Welcome back. So here we are at our second Stay at Home show, and we want to thank you all for tuning in. We're super excited to give you a little shed tour here from the safety of your own spaces. And just a reminder that while a lot of our showrooms are temporarily closed right now, just for your safety, for our team's safety, want to make sure that you know our teams are still here for you virtually. So whether you want to sit there and build your shed from our online configurator or give your local team a call, they are going to be happy to set up an online consultation with you, or they can even do a virtual site check using Google Pro. So that's all super exciting. Our teams are still here for you, and we do want to give a shout out to a lot of our teams across the country who have built some great buildings to solve essential needs, whether that's been drive-through testing facilities, housing for those experiencing homelessness, or even some secure storage solutions for medical and government agencies. We are very proud to help with those. We're excited to do our part in our communities. So without further ado, let's get started on this tour. So we're gonna start with this 10 by 12 Premier Ranch. I love this one. It's got some great upgrades like our clear-story roof. Woo, there goes my jacket. And then our double doors with a really nice diamond door upgrade. So it's got the triple paint on it. It's really pretty. And then if you come inside, you can really see the difference of how much natural light there is with the clear-story roof upgrade. And we also have these great 3x3 windows. So I see this building as a perfect workshop. It's got this extra long workbench, which is really nice. It's an optional upgrade, but it does make a huge difference when you're working on those DIY projects. So this is our first shed. Moving on from there, we've got this awesome 10 by 16 Premier Pro barn. As you can see, it's a pretty big size barn, and we've got the door here on this side wall with the transom window. It gives you a ton of space inside putting the door on this wall. You can customize wherever you'd like your doors or your windows on your building, and you can really make the most of your space. So the two end walls here, there is tons of room for storage. You can add extra shelving. This one has the loft on 3 walls, so you can stick a lot of your kind of unused items, maybe your seasonal decorations up there, and not have to worry about it, but still have plenty of room for everything else that you need to store. So then next to us, it's a little smaller. This is our Premier Tall Barn, and it is just the next step down size-wise, height-wise from our Premier Pro Barn. It's got the double doors and the window up there on the end wall. And then you go inside, and there is so much storage space in here. We've got the overhead loft, we've got windows, skylights, tons of light, tons of space for storage. We've got this extra long workbench here, and extra storage down here below and up here. So really fully customizable inside. And you can see all of the radiant barrier on the inside. That helps with insulation, helps keep the heat out, keeps it cooler in the summer, warmer in the winter. Really great upgrade that comes on this building standard, so it's a great option. This one also has our exterior, it's a security package. So along with our great lock, you also have this exterior option too. So another good upgrade there. Then right across here, we've got the ultimate storage shed. This is a 12 by 16 Premier Pro Tall Ranch. And you can see there is a ton of space on this one. It's super tall compared to me. And then next to it is our Premier Pro Ranch. It's a little smaller, it's a 10 by 12. It's kind of one of our more popular sizes. In a lot of areas, you can get this one without a permit, but your local team is happy to help with that. I like this one because it's kind of decked out like a little cottage. It's got the shutters and the little window box, gives it a little extra style on the outside. And then go inside, and there is so much storage space. Even in a 10 by 12, you can basically store everything that you need. This one has really great shelving options in it, and then also our house wrap. So there is tough shed all around, which is super cool. We also have these transom windows as well. That's a great way to add in natural light, but still have the security of a window that can't be opened or anything like that. So a good option there. Then we've got this fun one. This is our Premier Tall Ranch Loafing Shed. So you don't always see this one at our showrooms, but it's one of my favorites. I grew up on a farm, so Loafing Shed has a special place in my heart. But even if you don't live on a farm or ranch, this is a great storage option. You can use this for parking. You get creative and make it an outdoor kitchen, really whatever you want to do with it. Then the benefit of the Loafing Shed is not only do you get that open bay space, you also get this enclosed storage space. So really, you have a more custom storage need, this gives you the best of both worlds. Moving right along here, this is a great option of our metal roof. If you don't want to have shingles, if you want to have maybe a little more heavy duty style, even match your home, we do have metal roof options too. And then this one is super fun. It's kind of the more exciting shed to me. This is a weekender. It's got a porch on it. You saw this already if you tuned in to our first home show, but I really like this one because it has some great interior upgrades. So we've got a cute finish on this one. I can imagine sitting out here on the porch with a little drink and a little chair out here. And then you go inside, and it really shows you how great this building is. For even if you have a small business that you run out of your home, this could be a great workshop for that, giving you plenty of space for storage and also working on your projects. A lot of people also really love these for hunting cabins. If you buy a piece of land, you want to get started with a place to stay, but don't want to go all in on a cabin, it's a great place to start. So we see a lot of really cool things from our customers with these. And then we've got this guy. It's a 10 by 12 Premier Pro Ranch. This one has the dormer roof. So we showed you the clear story roof upgrade earlier, and this dormer is another way that you can kind of put a little bit of your own style into a pretty basic shed. So come on in. Now you can see the difference that this natural light is in here versus the clear story. Still very bright, but it kind of gives you a little more space up above. And then this one also has a great workbench and a pegboard, so if you're working on projects, it's the perfect place to be. I personally love pegboard. That way I can grab whatever tool I need to do and not have to stop my project. Moving on. So this one is maybe one of the more, it's really windy here today. It's one of our more customized models on this lot. This is our Premier Pro Studio. As you can see, it is super tall from the outside. They added an extra foot of wall height on this one, I believe. So there is quite a bit of extra space when you get inside. And look at it, it's the perfect place to maybe have a home office. You could honestly turn this into a backyard suite. It's ready for that. It's got the house wrap. So all you have to do is add installation and all those other good things after it's installed. Sorry, I think I said installation. Insulation. We want to make it cozy in here. So that is the Premier Pro Studio. I love this model. It's great for home offices, but we've seen people use them in so many different ways. Really, the sky is the limit. So we're gonna walk back. We're almost done with the tour. So if you wanna ask any questions, learn more about any of these buildings, let me know now. Our team is waiting by for those. It's a really nice day here in Colorado. It's a little breezy, but it's pretty exciting. I like to have the sun. I don't think we covered this one before, but this is the garden barn. You can see it, the difference here in these barn sizes. It just gives you a little bit better of an idea of how much space these will take up and kind of the step up from our garden series to our Premier Pro. Kind of a nice visualization there. I think when I hear 10 by 12 and things like that, I think that sounds like a lot of space, but actually coming to a showroom and seeing how much room there actually is in those buildings makes a huge difference. And then, this is one of my favorites. It's a little lean-to. It really doesn't seem like anything special, but if you don't want to take up a ton of space in your backyard, but you still want to get storage, our lean-tos are a great option. You can put them up alongside your house, alongside your fence line, and add in some custom shelving, add in whatever you want, but still get that storage space you need without taking up much room. Then we're gonna end it. Oh my gosh, can you imagine if I would have actually fallen? This is our 10 by 20, or not 10 by 20, 20 by 20 Premier Pro garage. It just gives you a little bit better idea. I know we showed the garage at the last home show, but this is an even bigger one. Perfect for parking your cars. There's extra space. We do have a couple different door options on here. We have our sliding glass doors, which is an upgrade on a lot of our sheds, and also you can add it onto your garage. Give yourself a little patio out back, all that good stuff. And we also have our canister door, which is available as well. So we're really here to design the perfect building for you, whatever you need. So, do we have any questions?
Do you need a permit for a studio?
For what?
A studio.
Oh, a studio. That is dependent on size and also dependent on your area. So I don't have an exact answer for that, but your local team will. So just give them a call, let them know kind of what building model, what size you're looking for, and they can help you from there.
Talk about the units, the models that have front porches. How can you get a porch?
Yeah, so that's just a custom upgrade. Adding a porch is a great way to add that little extra living space onto a building. I do believe that's a custom upgrade, so you'll need to talk to your local team about that, but they'll be happy to go over all the specs for that. We've got some set models for that, so I think you can add a 4-foot or a 6-foot, but don't quote me on that. I am not quite sure, as I am not a salesperson. But I do love to add a porch onto a building. I think it's a great way to add a little style and make it more of a showpiece in your backyard. A lot of people also like to add that on if they're making it into like a playhouse or a workshop.
And then how can I consult with a salesperson in this time?
Yes, so we have so many great options for that. You can get online to our website, go to our Locate Us page, put in your zip code, and your local team will load from there so you can get all the contact information. Our showrooms are temporarily closed right now, but they are happy to help if you want to give them a call. You can also schedule an online virtual consultation, so your local team will meet with you virtually, face-to-face over FaceTime or a Zoom meeting, and they can go over all the details from there, chat with you there, and we're also doing virtual site checks too. So your local team can meet with you. They can use, I believe it's Google Maps Pro, and they will map out your backyard, check out where you want to put your building, and kind of check the land there, make sure it works.
And then how are you being safe during install?
Oh, yes. So we have contact-free installations. All of our teams working in our factories and in the back prefabbing the buildings, they are all doing the 6 feet of safety. They all check their temperature before going into work. They have gloves, masks, and then we're doing contact-free installations. So when the team is on the way to your house, they'll give you a call, and then when they get there, they'll FaceTime you or they'll give you a call. They'll walk through the site, let you know what they're going to do. And then, let's see, at the end, then they'll give you another call. Walk through the building. You can also FaceTime then too, and they'll walk you through your new building, let you know what's there, and that's it. And then you'll have a great new Tough Shed building in your backyard. Hands-free, basically, so. Perfect. Well, I think that covers all the questions. We want to thank you guys again for tuning in to our stay-at-home show. We're excited to bring you another one of these. We don't know what we're going to do next, so let us know what you want to see. I would love to hear your suggestions, whether you want to see finished out buildings, I don't know, another tour, whatever you feel like, we're here for you. So, we have another question.
Do you have to have a concrete pad?
Oh, so that is dependent on the building size, land, but for our garages, yes, the answer is you do. But for other buildings, if you want to add one underneath, that's fine. We do have our galvanized steel base, so it's not necessary in all cases. Some people like it better from an aesthetics point of view. You just like how a building looks on a concrete pad, but for a garage, yes, dependent on building size from there. Perfect, that's it. So let us know if you do have any other questions. We're here to help, and thanks for tuning in.